How's it going, guys? Fun with Knives here with you. Today we're taking a look at the Kershaw Fatback. This is brand new for 2016 from Kershaw, and my first video was on my very first knife, so I figured my second video would be on my latest acquisition, which is this one. When Kershaw came out with their 2016 lineup, this one sparked my interest the most because it was different. It was all black, really cool looking, and the MSRP on it was only 40 bucks, I think, so I know I could get it a little bit cheaper, and I absolutely love this knife. I fell in love with it. I've been carrying it the last few days to get some use so I could tell you guys how I liked it, and absolutely love it. So I'll throw some specs at you and we'll get into the review. It is a 3.5-inch blade length, which is, it's pretty long, and it doesn't look that long. It's got a spear point blade, so the tip's pretty acute, but it doesn't really seem that long when you're using it. Now it is a liner lock, if you can see that there. The handles are made out of glass-filled nylon. The blade steel is 8CR13 MOV. The closed length is 4¼ inches, making the overall length 7 3/4 inches. And the weight is only 3.6 ounces, so that's fairly light at this size. Now that you got the boring specs, let's get into the overall blade and grind and how I liked it. As I said before, this is a 3.5-inch blade. It does have a hollow grind with a swedge taken out here, so the only thick part of the knife is from here forward, leaving your point very, very sharp. And potentially, if you guys can see that, brittle. But I haven't had any problems yet. Now, I love the blade shape. I think it's very utility-oriented as well as self-defense oriented. If you guys need a knife that can do both purposes, I think this fulfills that nicely. Now this is speed safe equipped, as many Kershaws are, so it's got the assisted opening mechanism in it. And I don't know what Kershaw did for 2016 with their speed safe, but it opens crazy fast. I'm loving the opening on this knife. It's very easy, very quick, and it's almost an improvement on something that didn't need improving. So that's pretty cool. On this side, you got Kershaw Speed Safe, and on this side, you just got the model number 1935. Now, this is a flipper only. There's no thumb studs, so just a flipper with a little bit of jimping there on the back, but really effective. I like it a lot. Now, the handle is glass-filled nylon with what they call a faux G10 texture, which is basically a plastic that's textured like G10. And it does feel like G10, not as quality, but close. And it is plenty grippy for my purposes. Now on the back you got some jimping, and one of the cool features I really like about this knife is the ridges all along the bottom, and it's even part of the liner. I don't know if you guys can see that, but those ridges really aid in your grip. You know, it doesn't matter how you're holding the knife, it really aids in keeping that in your hand, you know, not sliding out. Now the pocket clip is another thing I love. It is deep carry. This is kind of a new design pocket clip. And it is 4-way repositionable, meaning you can put it at any corner of the knife and have it be deep carry. Mine is tip up right-hand carry, so as most people carry their knives, but I really love the pocket clip. It's nice and sturdy. It rides adequately low, if not perfectly low, as you can see there. Love the way that carries. Blade centering is just about spot on for the price point. I think this came in at 25 bucks, so this is just a steal. Now, one thing I noticed about this knife that I wasn't really aware of when I got it was it's very thin in this direction here. Very long, very thin, but it fills my hand pretty nice, which is odd considering the shape of the handle. So I really do like the ergonomics of this. Now, there's no lanyard hole or anything for lashing on this, not that you really need it, but this knife has quickly become one of the knives I'm gonna make a go-to knife. One of those ones in the morning, I don't know which knife to carry. I'm gonna carry this one. I like it a lot. It's nice and concealable, all black. That blade's got a black wash, or no, sorry, black oxide coating, not a black wash on it. And it's got, you know, all the pivot and the hardware and the liners, everything is nice and black. So just a cool looking knife. I think these are available from a variety of sites with the price right around 25, 26 bucks. And the thickness of the handle kind of shocked me too. This is fairly thick, which also aids in that in-hand feel. So call me crazy, but I think this is a home run from Kershaw for 2016. Now, they're releasing their 2016 products in spurts, so I'm glad this is one of the first ones that came out. But with this open construction too, this thing is crazy easy to clean. Just another factor that I like about the knife. And, you know, the steel's adequate for the price. You know, that Chinese 8CR 13 MOV. So overall, I would give this knife easily an 8 out of 10. This fulfills exactly what I need it to be. You know, all the roles that you could think of, this knife will fulfill pretty decently. And with the weight and the size being what it is, I think this knife is an excellent EDC carry. And I would suggest taking a look at it. This was the second installment of Fun with Knives. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and follow my Instagram account @funwithknives_. Thanks a lot.